Well, hello, welcome back to Minecraft Through the Night, Season 3, in a world called Alice. I'm doggone. And doggone, my game just crashed twice. Don't know why. Lost all my footage as far as I know. Unfortunately. And it crashes using this thing. So, maybe I'm kind of living dangerously here. Why am I getting that wilderness thing? That's weird. Of course I'm in the wilderness game. Fix your game. Alright, well, let's go ahead and pillar up and get out of here, and I'll explain. If the game doesn't keep crashing, I'll explain what's going on here and where I am. But I got to try to clear my thoughts and tell you where we are and why we're here. I simply I wanted to create some more tools. See on the taskbar, oh, nice, and that led us all the way up. If you'll see on the taskbar, I put a diamond on the hammer. Unfortunately, it does not let me mine obsidian. I came straight south, made a boat, came straight south until I found this world. And now I'm ready to go back with everything I can carry. Although it's not the goodies aren't that plentiful. I'm going to have to leave some of you things. Well, actually I can. Nope, I can't. I'm going to have to leave something here. Gravel. Gravel and the chests themselves. Unless I use this. Nope, dirt. What am I doing? Dirt. Just all Twitter, because I couldn't fix the crash issue. Let's see here. All a flutter. There we go. Take that, and now I can't do that, but I will do this instead. Boop. And oh, that's right. I forgot that if you put a tool station next to a chest, it will pull out of the chest. Pull stuff out of it. I should have three chests. Why does it only show two? Oh, because there's the third one right there. Good. Last minute check, dog. Thanks, dog. While we're here, maybe we'll walk around. Something was causing us to crash. I don't know what. But it happened mining with the hammer. And even now, the game performance is not great. I cleaned up everything and did a systems check, and don't see anything obviously wrong. Checked out the crash reports, and they weren't very helpful. Just said an unexpected crash occurred. Here's what's running. Nothing looked out of the ordinary to me. Okay, so we're still headed southward. Just need to turn back and head northward to get back home. So the only thing I did in the lost footage is to create a glassed, use molten glass, the clear glass, for the ceiling of our X shaft back at the base. Let's go ahead and get what we can. These supplies back to the base, and see if we can go ahead and make up some more alumite tooling. That was the whole purpose of the episode in the first place, was to make some alumite tooling and to work on the base a bit with that clear glass. That's all we were trying to do. That's the sum total of it right there. I am going correctly, am I not? I'm hearing Jimmy Dog barking at something. I hear a big truck. Wednesday, what could it be? Somebody must have got a delivery. I'll go and check the front door. Be right back. There's the boat. Let me get to the boat and I'll go check the door. And I didn't see a thing out there. It looks like nighttime's falling here. Oh yeah, jungle biomes this way. And there's a rocky spire that way. Kind of like to dock here and see what's up with that. Sleep through the Minecraft night. I guess this will be for you. This will be night 1 now. I probably recorded a sum total of an hour of footage with those 2 crashes. That is weird. Oh, no, it's not weird. It's cliffs. Oh, wow. Oh. Just a big old cliff structure. There's a creeper hiding. See you, creeper. Asleep. Alright, sleep through the Minecraft night. Just wanted to come over here and see this, and now I did, and let's get back to the boat. As soon as I look over the peek around the edges here. See this desert. Well, a lot of surprises in the last week for this old dog. So many surprises. Hard sometimes. I mean, if you take life hard, it's going to play rough with you. I was on the way home today from campus. By the way, I was supposed to have a meeting on campus, a short story workshop, and got to campus waiting for the meeting time, having a cup of Sprouts chicken, kale, and sweet potato soup in the Nye Student Union Cafe. We were going to meet in the Nye today, and checked my email while I was there and found, oh, look at that, iron Oreberries, good. We'll collect those at the expense of some dirt or cobble. Got an email that one of my colleagues was hungover and incapable of functioning today after the election last night. I'm recording this the day after the United States presidential election, and a number of state ballot initiatives. And wait a minute, I thought I saw iron Oreberries over here. Darn, were they down here? Yes, good. The iron Oreberries are best Oreberries. Let's actually need to free up 2 inventory slots here. So let's go ahead and just put one shit. Oh, snipes. Here. We're going to free up all this. Oh, I have no gravel. That's correct. You are correct. Felt like the game had frozen on me again. Getting a little bit gun shy about that. Lots of iron Oreberry bushes. Oh man, the best. The best. Man, I'm here to tell you, getting down in the dumps about something and staying in the dumps just leaves you in the dumps. Everything I know about the law of attraction starts and ends with that with that statement. I don't care how much you miss somebody, just feeling the miss so intently, the loss so intently, doesn't really do anything to bring them back or to make the loss any less. It doesn't do a thing to help it, really. We'll leave that floating chest there. Or I will anyway. You won't. I will. That was a good find. Iron Oreberry. Outcrops. I had an offer to do some drinking at a watch party last night. More of a state house. My neighbor Dennis was running for state house. He got soundly beat. He ran on a Democratic ticket, and you're just not going to win out here in Oklahoma on a Democratic ticket. You don't have to say a thing to anybody other than you're the Republican candidate for the job, and you've got the vote locked up. I haven't seen anything to counter that assertion out here in these races. Even Donald Trump took, I want to say, about 65% of the Oklahoma vote. That is a huge win, 65 to 32, something like that. That's an enormous win by any standards. So Dennis had a real uphill climb, and so I wasn't terribly surprised that he lost. I was surprised at the magnitude of his loss and the completeness of it. He even lost in his home district, in which he had really good turnout and a really good following. He's a really good guy with really important things to say about education. He really committed to it. And the fact of his loss, plus the fact of the state's defeat of a ballot measure for a 1 cent sales tax for education, then that 1 cent was going to be earmarked only for teachers, not for administration. It had a number of stipulations that it could only be used basically to improve the quality of the teaching in the state. Even with all those stipulations, we've been this way before. It failed soundly. It soundly failed. Those two things together make me think, oh, that was scary. That's a scary dive. Those two things together make me think that the more, this is going to sound, I don't know how to say this except just bluntly. The stupider the people in the state get, the more soundly they vote Republican, and the more church-going they tend to be. And so I, in my skeptical self, begin to wonder if that's the plan all along. Keep people dumb. The dumber they are, the more Republican they vote. Which is a complete inversion of what I grew up with down in Georgia, when it was Democrats for the dumb, Republicans for the smart. Okay, here's our law. So instead of going leftward, we went rightward and found that little place. Okay, that's good. That's good. Good. Now we know. However, having said that, it's very clear to me that I am not as smart as I thought I was, or as I sometimes think I am, because there are smart people in this state. There's a lot of smart people in the state, savvy people with people who are maybe not book smart, but savvy smart perhaps in the ways of life. Spawn here. Okay, we're doing good. And they have been committed to the Republican platform for a long time. I used to tell myself it's because of the fear factor, the fear mongering. There certainly is a lot of that. And there certainly are some really unintelligent people around here. There's no doubt. It's sometimes hard for me to find good, intelligent conversation. And again, I know I sound like an elitist prick when I say that, but it's truly hard for me to find somebody who's interested in talking about science in a rational way without them resorting to, like if I want to talk about astronomy, all you can find out here is somebody who wants to talk about astrology, horoscopes, you know. It's a totally different thing. Totally unrelated to astronomy, except in its very, very early days. Let's put up these Oreberries. Let's make a place for these. Let's see, let's get this cobble out of here. Let's go ahead and sort out coal. Put these in the grinder or in the smeltery? I think here's what I want to do. I want to put them in the grinder. Pulverizer. And then I'll measure them carefully into the smeltery once I know what the quantities are I'm talking about. Let's put those chests away. Don't think I need the boat for now. Okay. What else? Oh good, that aluminum dust. Let's get some. Any place for iron orbits, man. Let's see if we can do this without crashing. I don't know why the game was crashing, but something about what it was doing, it just didn't like. Could have been the biome I was in. It's not even showing a flicker of a problem here. Nary a flicker. One of the things I started off this episode with before I started getting the crash was that, like many Americans, I woke up totally surprised to the results today. Not totally surprised because I was watching some of the coverage yesterday. Not a whole lot of it, but some of it. Until it was clear that Dennis had not won his race, and then I came on home. So I wasn't totally surprised by the result. But the people who were for Trump seemed to be very... they were not people I admire. Almost none of them. Okay, I think this is night 2. Not a single one of the people that I admire supported Trump. Yeah, not a single one of the people. Even the people who were Republicans did not support him. They supported the Republican Party. And I know a lot of people almost took to Twitter to say this. You know, a vote for Trump is a vote for Trump. A lot of people voted Republican, not because of Trump, but because against Hillary Clinton. And I think it's clear that Hillary just had she had too much baggage to win this election. That's clear in hindsight. It was not at all clear. I thought she had this election in the bag. In the bag. She started out slightly ahead of Trump before the debates, and then each debate she pulled out a little bit far, in my mind. And then the thing that just put her in front completely and for good was that charity dinner where she ripped Trump a new one, and his response was really lame. I hope he's ready for that, because being POTUS isn't going to grant him any free passes from anybody. If anything, he's probably going to get the rhetoric really turned up on him full blast, like it was turned up on Obama, except he's going to be getting it from the left instead of the right. Now what was it that caved in over here? Something way back yonder. Should be able to see it. Should be right over here. And I don't see it. was that? Are you kidding me? Restart? Who was trying to restart my device? Did I ask you to restart? No, I didn't ask you to restart. Grr to worda. Alright. Oh man, look at that. I sure hope you can't see that on your screen. Let me pause this and get rid of that. Annoying. Windows 10 is so dang annoying, man. I really wanted to like it. And there's a lot about it I do like, but it's just annoying and obnoxious and intrusive. It's like somebody got together and said, hey, let's take all of Apple's bad habits and use those. We're going to have a good product. No, you're going to have a really bad product, you know. Okay, aluminum plus copper. 3 aluminum to 1 copper is going to make how much? Let's just put 3 aluminum and 1 copper in here. Because that's what I'm after. I want to make some more casting thingies. So 1 copper. 1, 2, 3 aluminum. So we're looking for some aluminum brass. I think this will make 4 ingots worth, or 4 castings worth. So I think I want a total of 8 of those things. Let's go. Is it over here that I've got it? Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exactly 8. So if that makes 4 aluminum brass, and it did, then let's add 3 and 1. Okay, good. We'll go ahead and make a little bit of there we go, a few molds with that. Oop. Tough rod. We'll make one more thing to make sure that this is working as expected. Now, is it in the bottom? 4 more, good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, good. Should come out just fine. Come out in the wash. Everything should come out in the wash, as my mom used to say. Everything will come out in the wash, son. I hope she's right. But I was saying before, before the crashes happened, America, I love you. I love you. Crazy, but I love you. And things that come out, things that work out in the wash. I certainly have plenty of concerns. One of those concerns is Trump's going to bend over and let Putin screw him in the butt, screw us in the butt. Is Russia going to get everything they ever wanted, you know? It won't be a Cold War, it'll be a no war, you know? And I don't really know that that's in anybody's, I don't know that it's in our sovereign best interest to let Russia, Iran, and North Korea off scot-free, you know? To let them walk all over people. And that's kind of what I'm worried about. But okay, so now to this point we have enough, we have all the castings I think we need. So how are we going to do this? What are we going to do here, dogs? Big dog, what are we going to do, big dog? Okay, big dog, what are we going to do? Well, what do we want first? We want some of everything. Let's go shovel and shovel. Let's go with the shovel. We're gonna make an alumite shovel. Boop, boop. Boop. Boop, boop. Okay. We got castings for an alumite shovel. And that's not what I want. Is that what I want? That's not what I want. This is what I want, yeah. So we have a rod, shovel head. Oh, oh man, I didn't name it. I didn't name my shovel. Darn. Okay. Next, I want an axe. I just want the old-fashioned simple tools first. And I don't have the right parts for that. Axe head is here. Okay. Now we've got the parts for an axe, which would be here. Hatchet, they call it. Some call it a hatchet. I call it an axe. That tool looks wooden, doesn't it? The tool rod. All right, now let me get that shovel back. There is one called a mattox. This thing that functions as a shovel, a hoe, and an axe. So it's simply that, and that. Okay, so I've got all the parts I need, I believe. 19 ingots, we got lots. So let's put these parts down here. Boop, boop. And this thing. Okay. Let's put the castings away. Boop, boop, boop. And let's make a mattox. I've never really used a mattox in the game, so this will be new to me. Boop. All right, we're getting there. I don't even remember what day this is, but it looks like it's getting to be sunset. Let's put away these tools. And boop, and boop. In fact, let's just put away shovel and axe. Why'd you even make those, dog, if you're going to use the mattox? That's a really good question. I don't know, dog. A good question to which I have no answer. Just a mistake, maybe? I've never used the mattox, so I don't know how good it's going to be. This iron chest plate's just about used up. Instead of using levels on that bow, maybe I should use it for some armor. Sleep through this Minecraft night. Okay, we'll do one more Minecraft day. Iron Oreberry bushes are starting to grow. That's really good. Good for the early game. That was a great find. 12 iron Oreberry bushes. Now, namaste, good morning, sunshine. Now, for the real tools. Well, we could always go with a pickaxe head, a tool binding, and a handle. Let's go get that paper. I like to make a binding out of paper to give me one more thing to add to our medium level tool. Let's see, where is here. Let's replace the cobble with paper. Tool binding. Beep. Beep. Okay, we got a paper binding. Now I want alumite pick handle. Is it just a tool handle? I think it's just a tool handle. A tool rod, yeah. They call it a handle, but it's a tool rod. I wonder if I put those alumite shovel and axe back in and get 3 and 1, so that's 4, and get alumite back. So I need 4. It's going to take 4 ingots, and I've got it right here. A minute's going to be a minute, whether that's lived in joy or in pain. 1 minute of joy or 1 minute of pain, it's still 1 minute. And what I mean by that is that minute is going to pass either way. The minute is going to go by, whether it's in joy or in pain. Now, why aren't you making this thing? Is it a tough rod? Handle. It didn't say it was a tough rod. Pickaxe head, tool binding, handle. Tool binding. Is that not a tool binding? Pickaxe head, tool binding. Oh, that's a tough rod. I need a tool rod. That's okay. We can use that tough rod for something else. I thought I had the regular tool rod casting, but it was not. There's a lot of know-how in this country. There's a lot of smart people. A lot of smart people. A lot of really smart people. Maybe they've been held down too long, you know. There we go. Alumite pickaxe. Can I enchant those? I don't think I can enchant Tinker's things. Okay, next up, lumber axe. I'm gonna take the lumber axe head. I'm gonna take that plate, a big binding, and a big rod. What you got that? So I need big binding, tough plate. No, not that. The plate, the big binding, and broad axe head. Okay. Maybe I've got enough alumite for this. 12 ingots, we'll see. 12 ingots and change. No. Oh, I did that wrong. Oh, man. Really screwed that up. Oh. Now I don't have enough alumite in my basin to even use it as a block. Oh, great. Great, dog. Now what, dog? I don't know, man. I don't know. I was thinking I would pour out some glass while I was doing all this stuff. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. Kind of a dummy. So we're done with that. And we need that. We need these two pieces. So we need more alumite up in here. Or, yes, alumite. Indeed, alumite. How much of that glass do we have? 30 blocks worth of glass. So, alumite. Mighty smelting. 5 aluminum, 2 iron, 2 obsidian. Okay. 5 aluminum, 2 iron, AlFeOb, alfeob. 5 aluminum, 2 iron, 2 obsidian. And obsidian would be in here, and I have none. I have a none. Aluminum, 2 iron. Am I out of aluminum? Oh, here it is, right here. Aluminum. 5 aluminum. Oof. 2 iron. I'm only gonna have enough for. Only gonna have enough. Let's see if this will mine this. And I can't tell. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Seems to be going as fast as that pick, as the diamond pick. 2. This will be number 2. So we'll go put this in the smeltery. Start smelting these things. It's 2 obsidian. 2 iron, 5. That might be twice as much obsidian as I need, actually. Factually. First thing I want to do is fill this alumite, fill the casting basin, and then put the block back in the smeltery and let it do its thing. Let it melt down. The good kind of meltdown. Okay, it's just about time for Jimmy's kibble. If she hasn't given up on it. She doesn't know about this daylight savings time thing, you know. All she knows is Daddy ain't feeding her when it's time to feed her. Something must be wrong with Daddy or her, or she's in trouble. No, you're not in trouble, dog. You're fine. So yes, I did have 2. So I just needed 1 block of obsidian. That left me with 2 ingots of obsidian. 3 ingots worth. Is that going to be? That's not even going to be enough. So I need even more aluminum. I'm going to have to go get those aluminum berries. So I need 5 aluminum ingots worth. Yep, that's not going to be even enough for that. 5 aluminum ingots plus 2 iron dust or ingot. 5 aluminum dust and or ingot. I think we can get there. So there's 1, so I need 4 more. Plus 2 iron. 2 iron. We got the 2 iron right here. So I need 4 more aluminium. And that's going to be that minus 38 of those, 36 of those. 9 times 4 is 36. So this should work. Those should melt very fast too. Beep, beep, and beep. Have to wait for something to smelt before I put the rest of these in there. White chocolate. Somehow white aluminum doesn't, it just makes my teeth put on edge. There we go. 3 Oreberries. Let's put this paper away in here. Get it out of my inventory, and also put this concrete cobble. I can say it. Cobble. There. Okay, so that's 3 more ingots of alumite. Interesting. So that 522 combination yields a total of 3 ingots of alumite. If I got that right. Okay, give me this block of alumite because I need it. It's gonna take a while for that to process. Oh, I shouldn't have put these back. Let me go grab these two things. We're going to call this an episode. We're going to call it a wrap. I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for joining me here in Minecraft Through the Night, Season 3, Alice. 2 false starts and then a finish. And hopefully we got a little bit of stuff done this time. Oh, yeah. Looking good. We're getting there little by little, baby steps every day. I'll see you next time.